Assalamu alaikum. In this video we will actually shoot the fire from the fire points instead of a camera because it's not looking very nice. So you can see that we have a public transform fire points, and then for this we can create some fire points for the character weapons. So let's open the commando, and here you can see that we have the gun. I will create a fire point for the gun, so right click and create empty inside this weapon, and we can name it fire point like this, and the side. Okay, so we will just place this fire point at the tip here like this. That's great. And now we'll just duplicate this fire point, and we'll just drag drop here in the Isart 2. I will just hide this, and now we'll enable the Isart 2, and now the fire point we will just move it to the tip of the second weapon. Okay, yeah, that's great. And we can name it fire point 2 maybe. Then we can just duplicate it again. Let's add it to Isart 3, and we'll just disable the Isart 2, and then we can just select the fire point 3, and let's move it this side. Then we will just duplicate this, and let's add it to the Isart 4, and then we can just enable the Isart 4. Isart 3 will be hidden. Now we just add fire point 4, and let's move it to this point maybe. Now we can hide this, and now if we go to the commando, you can see that we have added these fire points to the weapons script, weapon changer script. So we can select fire point 1, 2, 3, 4, and we can drag drop these over here. Okay, so fire point 2, 3, 4, like this. That's good. Now we can enable the Isart like this, and now we can save it. That's great. So we are in the code getting the fire points, and then instead of using camera hit, we are using the transform fire points, and then we are firing the ray from that fire point dot forward. Okay, so that's great. Let's check it out. Okay, so now if we shoot, you can see that it will not be, yeah, actually got hit by G. So yeah, now you can see that if we are towards that character, then we shoot, and you can see that we are hitting that character. Okay, so if we shoot anywhere else, yeah, it's not working. For some reason it's working because the collider is too high, I think. So we have to check the colliders of the character. Capsule collider, yeah, although it's fine. Okay, that is fine, I think. And now I think it is fixed. We can add a raycast a light, I think, for the weapon target. That will be better. And here I will just convert it to spatial blend 3D. and I want to check it one more time. Before that, I will add the light as well. So what we can do, we can go to commando and we can actually add a light to the weapons. So if we go here, so we can add a light for the weapon. So right click and then light, and we can add a spotlight, maybe like this. Okay, and then for the spotlight we can actually change the range, etc., and the spot angle. Okay, so we can change the color of the light, और इसकी range जो है वो 30 कर देते हैं, and इसकी intensity जो है वो 5 करते हैं, ज़्यादा कर देते हैं, और spot angle इसका 2 रखते हैं, बिल्कुल छोटा सा. So ये एक light जो है वो जो हमारा weapon है वहाँ से spot होगी, और that is good actually. And now we can duplicate this light to other things as well. But एक और चीज़ कि ये लाइट हर जगह पे हमें नज़र आ रही होगी, which we don't want, और हम ये चाहते हैं कि जब प्लेयर के ऊपर हों तो तब ही सिर्फ नज़र आनी चाहिए. तो what we can do, we can go to commando and we can actually add a layer and we can name it player, और सेव कर लेते हैं और दोबारा से स्पॉटलाइट पे आते हैं, बल्कि पहले कमांडो पे आएंगे और लेयर को सिलेक्ट भी करेंगे, प्लेयर, एंड देन वी कैन गो टू स्पॉटलाइट एंड कलिंग मास्क जो है उसको हम नथिंग करेंगे और फिर हम प्लेयर को सिलेक्ट कर लेते हैं. ओके, सो दैट्स ग्रेट. एंड नाउ आई थिंक कि हमारी एक रे जो है वो कास्ट होगी फ्रॉम दी वीपन, और जो कि हमारे प्लेयर के ऊपर हमें नज़र में आएगी. आल्सो आई थिंक वी शुड ऐड इट टू अदर वीपन्स एज वेल. सो कंट्रोल D, and for this spotlight we have to select the spotlight, press F to focus, and you can see कि ये spotlight यहाँ से निकल रही है, तो हम इसको weapon के ऊपर ले आएंगे like this, and इसी तरीके से हम बाकी weapons के साथ भी करेंगे. So we can select this spotlight, और first one को hide करते हैं और second one को enable करते हैं, और इसकी spotlight को हम दुरुस्त जगह पे ले जाते हैं. नाम चेंज करने की ज़रूरत नहीं है, we can just add it like this. Then we will just go to the third weapon and we'll enable the third weapon, and then we'll just select the spotlight और इसको यहाँ पे ले जाते हैं. And then in the last we will add the spotlight this spotlight to the fourth weapon, and फोर्थ वीपन को भी इनेबल करता है और स्पॉटलाइट को यहाँ पे ले जाता है ऊपर. ओके, एंड नाउ वी विल एनेबल डिसेबल इट, एंड वी विल एनेबल द assault 1. Control S to save everything, and now we can just build the game and let's test it out. Okay, and now we can just open two commandos. Let's add der. Let's click here and click here as well. This is the first one. Okay, and then this is the second one. Okay, and now you can see a spotlight here. जब हम प्लेयर के ऊपर फोकस करेंगे, गन हमारी जाएगी, तो ये आप देखिए स्पॉटलाइट आपको नज़र आ रही है. ओके, ये देखिए आप, and then we can shoot him like this. So yeah, that's great. I think spotlight थोड़ी सी साइज में छोटी है, तो बल्कि ठीक ही है मेरे ख्याल से। और ये जो दूसरा एम है ना, ये कर्सर, इसको हम बाद में डिसेबल कर देंगे। For now it's fine. Later on we will do that. So that's it for this video. In next video we will move further. Goodbye.